Hey y'all, it's your girl Millie Chun. I have finally watched the Fletchers talking to Carlos King. Let's just get into it.
What was his name? What's his name?
Lance.
The oldest son.
Lance is the oldest.
Yes, Lance.
Was the Lance they were talking about? Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I've got some women came in my Instagram asking about Chris.
Well, they want both. Wait, your husband Chris or
Carlos.
Little Chris. Chris Jr.
The junior. Look.
oh, not Big Chris?
No.
Oh, they think he's sexy too, child. They want him too.
I know, but Chris, we don't do that no more, do we?
Nail is
No, sir.
Okay. Okay.
No, sir. We got all this.
Ah!
Now, Carlos, you know that she did not mean that they was in her inbox about her husband. I'm not saying that it's not some women out there bold enough to do that, but we talking about CJ and Mr. Lance, right? I'm gonna need you to know Lance. He's your breakout star. Let's keep going. Oh, P.S. I'm so glad Chris loves all of this right now, right? Because we don't do that anymore. Let's keep going. So now Nell is going to kind of touch on the infidelity, right? Because she felt like something was wrong with her when Chris cheated on her. But she has a very interesting take. Let's get into it.
Because I kept thinking something was wrong with me. And I know Martell would like to say for Mel, she ain't sucking no, excuse my language, but and you come to find out, hell, Mel sucking his, I'm sucking Fletcher. I mean, I just feel like, how much can you suck as a woman? I think they, at that time, they just get ignorant and stupid.
But you get Nell's point. And she went on to say that whoever Martell was messing with, she just wanted Mel's spot. That has been proven. And eventually she's going to get tired. Because how many of them can you do? Now, Carlos said he ain't had no problem with it, but we just going to keep going.
There discrepancy in the timeline based on Marcel's story that you was with him in Atlanta when all these alleged activities happened.
Well, here's the thing. And I still stand on what I said. I was there. He was there. My wife was in town with me in Atlanta. So that's just what it was. The time period that he's speaking of, I don't know. Honestly, I never heard what his time period was. What I do know is that he and I did meet in Atlanta. We were together. We did look at property. We did go to the Atlanta Fish Market and grab something to eat, which was very fast because he was he was done. I mean, them damn what they call sushi rolls didn't stand a chance.
So what we do know is that Fletcher and Marsha was in Atlanta together at one time, but Fletcher's not sure of the time. But then as we get to talking, Nell lets us know the reason she was there is because she was undergoing some surgeries. So she was like, Fletcher had to come back and take care of me. So I know he wasn't out all night. She said, I can speak for him because I was there too. Ooh, that's not a good alibi. Let's keep going.
So Fletcher had to take care of me. So I knew he was gone for like 2.5 hours at the most, but he was back at the damn Airbnb. So I just, I'm like, you know what? When he said, oh, Chris Fletcher, I was like,
in the car with Tish that night.
yeah, like, you want to call this bubble, but since she had the nerve to go ask me have we ever had damn infidelity, my husband went with his ass the whole time. I know what my husband was. Now, this one thing I ain't gonna do. I ain't finna lie for his ass. I ain't finna lie for no damn man. But I knew where his ass was that damn day. Because I knew where I was. And I knew why I was there and why we was there. So whatever Marcel was doing there, I can't say on that. I don't know about them back pictures. I don't know.
Not you sipping a cocktail after reading. Okay.
Looks like Marsha needs to, I don't know if they want to revisit it. He may need a new alibi. But now we going to get into how she feels about Tisha. Carlos asked, and I want to know.
Oh, Tisha. Now.
Yeah.
I think about her. Her hasn't done anything to me but ask me about infidelity. Why she asked me about infidelity, I still stand on what I said. I still think she wanted to speak with me probably in private. I still stand on Marcel, shut that shit down. I think I'm too strong of a woman he don't want her to talk to.
I believe it. I agree with Nell 100%. She is a strong woman, and I think Marsha is scared that Tisha can get, like, what are those in your backbone? What is that? A disc. She could get an extra disc, and that could probably send her over the edge and not listen to him anymore. But yeah, she may have wanted some information of how to deal with infidelity and stay. Allegedly. Let's keep going.
And you came in at the right place at the right time. And it's good because, listen, your husband's very handsome, right? So the ladies, when they would see him with Martell, look, Martell, who's Chris Fletcher? And I would get DMs too. You need to get Cat Daddy Chris Fletcher on the show. And I'm like, well, he's married, and it will only make sense if his wife joins him. So the fact that you decided in 2023 to be like, you know what, let me just give this a try. And you came in, you came in at the right pace. You didn't come in saying, bah. You came in at this level of like easing in. And baby, after tonight's episode, we get to see a personal story of yours and Chris and the family. Is relatable. My comments are blowing. I have literally over 1,000 comments on my page.
Yes, Nell, the girls could really take a lesson from Nell coming into a show, because she did come in at a good pace and it wasn't just too abrupt. And the Fletchers, I've said this before, I think, have been oxygen to Love and Marriage Huntsville, because they were definitely on life support. And I think at this point we were all just watching because we've watched from the beginning and we're just loyal to the show. But now we have something really important to watch and that we want to watch on television. Like next week, Tisha talking about she pregnant. Can we just delete that and edit that out now? Don't even show that. Don't even show it, because that is ridiculous and quite stupid. Even in this interview right here with Carlos, the Fletchers are still giving, right? We've learned that when infidelity happened in their marriage, like she and Chris were separated for 2 years in separate homes, the loss of her family member. We've gotten more out of this right here than we've got out of most people on Love and Marriage Huntsville this whole complete season. So I'm going to leave you with this and the rich Fletchers. It's your girl, Millie Chun, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.
Are very wealthy. Are you guys the richest amongst the cast?
Yes.
Ah!